Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone, welcome to the JavaScript and jQuery tutorial by PHN Technology Private Limited. In this tutorial, we are going to see how we can use jQuery in our website. There are two ways to use jQuery into our website. First is that we can download the entire package, which is .js file, and store it in our root folder of our website. The second one is we can add it through the CDN. CDN stands for Content Delivery Network. Now, why do we have two different methods? The CDN method takes the jQuery library from online, and thus we have an advantage that all the latest, even if we add it for now, even if there are future increase in the version, or it would update itself according to the latest version. But the restriction over here is that you need to have your internet connection very stable even when you are creating your website. The advantage on the other hand of downloading the particular file is that you don't need internet all the time. But the restriction over here comes as the disadvantage, we can say, is that you don't get the latest version every time. You need to change the file if you want the latest version of jQuery. The latest version of jQuery was introduced in 2020 May. So there are very frequent releases of jQuery latest version. So it's on you if you want to choose any of them. We'll learn how to do both the way. So the first one we will do is by downloading that particular package, particular library. So you need to go on Google and click search download jQuery. After that, click on the very first link which has jQuery.com in it. And after it is loaded, you can see that there are so many methods through which you can download or take jQuery into your website. We are going to follow only two, which are the best methods. The first one is jQuery downloading. We are going to directly download the .js file and add it into our root folder of our website. So this particular thing has so many options. First is the compressed and uncompressed. Compressed version is for us, like we are developing and we want speed. Why do we use jQuery? We use it for speed. So this particular compressed is just as normal. It would give you speed and provide you all advantages. But the uncompressed one will follow with you being able to edit that particular library and add some more variables to it. So it's on you if you want uncompressed or compressed. Since we are into the beginners level, we are going to use the compressed one. So as soon as you click on it, this particular thing will come in onto your screen. Then you have to just right click on it and save it. Now my root folder here is phn_js. So I'm going to save it here only. I have already opened that folder into my editor. As you can see, now that particular file has appeared. So I'm just going to rename it and copy this particular name and press enter. Now this particular file is my main website file, and I have already added jQuery into it. If I'm going to run this particular file now, it is not going to run in terms of jQuery. Whatever code is written in jQuery would not run. Let's just see how it is working right now. So PHN.js. So you can see JavaScript has a hovering effect, but jQuery does not have an hovering effect. Now if we want to add this particular JS file, .js library jQuery, how are we going to do that? First of all, we can do it in head. We will go for script, and then instead of type, we are going to have src. What does src mean? Those who have attended or have seen the HTML tutorial before this, you will have a little more clearer thoughts. And those who haven't, please go and check out the HTML and CSS tutorial series. Now the source would be directed to the file location. So since I have opened my folder, my website folder in my editor itself, so what I am going to do, I am going to directly enter the particular file name. Why? Because I haven't entered it in some particular folder, so it is going to find it automatically. So I've saved it, and now let's just refresh it, and now it's working. So that's how important adding jQuery library is. Now after this, we will see how to do it with CDN. Now if you scroll down, you will find using jQuery with a CDN, and there you will find a link https://code.jquery.com. Just click, it would be in the second paragraph. You just have to click on it, and there you can see all the latest or the versions of jQuery. So the top one would be the latest version, which is 3.5.1, which was introduced or which was initially released on May 2020. It was the stable version of jQuery. So now what are we going to choose, uncompressed or minified? As we know, what does uncompressed mean? That we can edit it, and mostly developers choose this particular option. But since we are beginners, we are going to go with minified. And now you can see that a particular dialog box has appeared on the screen. So you just have to copy this, and now you just have to enter it here instead of the src, like entirely, because you can see this particular code has everything, script, src, everything. So you can just save it, and even still it is going to work. Now you can find different kind of CDNs over here, as in Google CDN. Okay, so you can choose any one of them. It is not going to affect anyone. See, Google CDN, Microsoft CDN. You can read the entire website and you will find really very interesting facts which one should know if you have a lot of interest in this particular language. So this was how we use or we implement jQuery into our website. In the next tutorial, we'll start with the basics of jQuery. Till then, keep exploring and keep coding. Thank you.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.